All right. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Got our, let me get my mic hooked there. That should sound a lot better. I got my mic hooked up now. Let me know if everybody could hear me, see me okay. We have our second watch along of the season, but really our first one because the first real one came at 5 a.m, and I wasn't really prepared for that. We got some fun stuff. This is going to be a fun night. I got some fun, goofy stuff. I'm going to wait for everybody to kind of come in, and then we'll get to it. Cubbies play the Diamondbacks, coming off a nice 10-6 victory. If you're new to these watch-alongs, it's exactly what it says. We're going to watch the game together. I'm going to, react to some games. I can't do any real play-by-play or anything like that, but we're going to have a good time, and I'm going to stick around here for a good long while, as long as I have a charge and an internet connection. We're gonna watch this baseball game together. One quick thing about the lineup before we get into the game. A lot of people ask me, well, Sam, why is Miguel Amaya not starting again? He just had a really good game, and I think it's because Carson Kelly handles the running game better, and I think Amaya is going to catch a lot of the lefties, because lefties can control the running game themselves, and then Kelly catches the righties like Tyone and Brown. Maybe it doesn't work like that. I might just be overthinking it, but I think that might be, at least that's what I think it would be, and that makes a lot of sense to me to have that to have that situation, because this Diamondbacks team, they can run. Carroll can run, McCarthy can run, Marte can run. So now you have Kelly back there instead of Amaya with the righty on the mound, whereas Steele kind of, can control the run game himself. So most of the time with these watch-alongs, I'll be a little bit behind, which I think is good. So then you guys can watch the game yourself, and then, then react and see how I'm reacting. So I'm going to get myself situated here and ready to play some baseball, ready to watch some baseball. Got 105 people in here. We'll get, I'm sure, a few more, and hopefully I could help get us another victory. Because if you win tonight, man, really Japan becomes a non-story, because we all would have taken 2-2 at the start of the year. So if you could win tonight, that would be really something. I wanna say this for the 104 people watching. I don't know if you guys have caught on to the marquee bit, but there was a lot of talk this week about Domino's Pizza. And so I brought myself a couple slices. So this way, it could literally be like the marquee broadcast. In a big moment, bases loaded, 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Guys coming up, we could just start talking about pizza. Just like marquee. Or I can go get some French fries. I got some French fries waiting over there. Bring those in. We can talk about that. Which Cubs pitcher went to Domino's? It was Sam. Which Cub pitcher really liked the long French fries at McDonald's? It was Sam. I haven't had Domino's in years, man. Years. When I used to have Domino's in college, they used to cut it. They used to cut it in like longer slices. This is square slices. Oh, you know what? I got my wonderful pistachios right over there too. Maybe I'll get those later. It's gonna be a lot of food tonight, guys. A lot of food. Someone said, "Why are you eating Domino's living in Chicago?" It's a joke. That's why. It's a joke, because this week on Marquee, they kept talking about all the different pitchers that went to Domino's in Japan, and I got tired of hearing about it. So it's a joke. It's comedy. Having a little fun. You know what I mean? It's a little fun. And then the other thing, what we could talk about if this game gets tight, we could talk about the different shoes. Where did that guy get his Jordan cleats from? Those are sweet. So All right. We're getting ready to play some baseball here. Merrill Kelly on the mound. I looked at the Cubs numbers versus Merrill Kelly. Ian Happ, the guy leading off, has the best numbers versus him. Tyone on the mound. These games are always tough because a team like the Diamondbacks, they don't want to start the year 0-2 at home. So it's going to be a grind of a game. I'll be taking questions, comments all game long. Just try not to give away anything because you'll be ahead of me. But otherwise, let's get going. I will finish this pizza. Here's the first pitch of this ball game. That's ball away to baby. Man, it feels so nice to do one of these at a normal time. I got energy. This is a good time for me, 8:45. Strike. Let's go, Ian. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit right there. That was a cutter right in the middle of the plate. Yeah, I got a Gatorade here somewhere. Let me go grab it. There it is. Come on, Ian. Oh, that got away. What was that? Check his hand. Check his hand for a substance there. I don't like the way that ball moved. Ball moved like a Frisbee. Abby says homer prediction. I don't know. I don't have one tonight. I know that's not. For the sake of the stream, I'll go with Seiya. Attaboy, Ian, way to fight. Catcher's interference, maybe? No. He looked at the ump for a sec. Just didn't know. Oh, what is going on with the pitch comm? Come on. Gosh, the more technology we have, it seems like the harder things can be sometimes. Man, I got to tell you. Tucker Barnhart, Jeffrey. Tucker Barnhart. He asked who was the catcher I tweeted about when I had to give a bunch of free tickets. I don't know if you guys remember that story, but it was our first full year in the show. I wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was being serious. Tucker Barnhart hits a homer. I do giveaways throughout the year. I'll do them this year. I'll give out a giveaway, but I had a little punctuation there, and I said I'll give anyone who retweets this free tickets to a Cubs game. He hit a homer, and I owed I don't know, about 6,000 people tickets. Funny stuff. All right, well, we just had about a minute and a half delay because we couldn't figure out the pitch comm with nobody on base. How about flash a few signs and let's just play baseball? Goodness gracious. People are saying Boog's going in. I can't hear him. So I watch these on mute so I could talk to you guys. Yeah, Michael said I'm addicted to the chili pistachios, chili roasted. Unbelievable. Eat them every day. Every day. Have them right here. How about a big 3-2 pitch? Get on base right here, Ian. That's ball 4. And a baby. That's how you start. Yeah, it was up, Merrill. It was up. I love that. Look, I'm going to really be on my soapbox tonight. Do you guys see him go like this? Was it up? No, it was down. Where do you think it missed, guy? Come on. It was a ball. Sonny said, need the Cubs distraction from this Merez news, man. Check out Lockdown Illini, guys. Sonny kills it over there. I don't know how people could get that, like, with college basketball. It's a ball. College basketball has just become a joke. It's just become a joke that a guy like Merez Johnson is transferring. It makes me want to lose interest. It's become a joke that a guy would do that transfer. What happened? To go make more money? It's ridiculous. Here's the 1-0 to Tuck. Not close. Craig, are you serious? Craig says he's at the game right now. That's awesome. What a loyal listener Craig is. And we're in good shape here, guys. 2-0 to Tuck. This could be a big swing right here. No, that's a good take. 2-0 though. It's a good take. It's right on the corner there. Come on, King Tuck. Don't roll over here. Don't roll over here. Get a base hit. I find it very funny. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Big pitch here. That's in. Good call, ump. Don't give in to Kelly doing that extra look into the catcher there. These pitches aren't close. They're not close. Don't give in, Blue. Don't give in. 3-1. Man, go ahead and take a big swing here, Kyle. Go get your first 2-run homer of your campaign right here. Get back, baby. We have 170 people listening. Ironically, we had like 290, 300 something on opening morning at like 6 a.m. I don't know. People are up. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go, baby. Oh boy, that was close. Ian, don't even come close to getting picked off here. You don't even need to take a lead. 3-1, your best hitter. Chill. I'm all for running. I'm all for the athleticism, but this isn't that time. Later on. You're not going to challenge it. Easy, Tori. Yeah, we know. You're not going to challenge it. Give the no signal. Let's play some baseball here. Why don't you come out again and check the what do you call it? Ooh, that was really close. Goodness, Ian. Ooh, boy. That would have been a disaster. All right, regroup here, Kyle. Regroup right here. Come on, baby. Man, that's the pitch. That's the pitch. That's the pitch when he's going right. It's 2-0 Cubs. You're getting a fastball. You got one up in the zone. It was a really good pitch to hit, and he just missed it. Ian's probably going to be running here. There he goes. That ball's hit pretty well to deep center field. No, it's not. I have no judgment of the ball when I'm watching on the phone. I have no judgment. That at bat frustrates me, man. Come on, Kyle. He did like a weird. I gotta get used to Tucker, like and how the ball comes off his bat. I haven't figured out his swing yet. Man alive. 3-1 pitch right down the middle, fouls it away, and then makes an out. Flips the whole inning. Man, come on, dude. All right, Saya. And you would have, that would have been a great time to, with Hap on the move there, even just hitting the ball on the ground is such a bad result. As Saya swings through a fastball, he's not off to a good start this season. He'll get going. Come on, Kyle. 3-1 pitch. Do some damage. Boy, Merrill Kelly really concerned about Ian Happ here. Really concerned. Don't want to waste the leadoff walk to the leadoff hitter. Saya, bro, I can't do it this year, man. I can't. What are you looking at? 0-2, 0-1, right down the middle was a frisbee sliding, hanging, nothing. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Nice at bat, man. Cubs scored 10 runs yesterday without anything from Tucker and Saya. And they haven't gotten anything from Tucker and Saya to begin the 3-game stretch here. At some point, those guys will hit. Well, that inning went from really, really promising. That's why I believe in momentum in baseball. Merrill Kelly, once he got that out, once Kyle Tucker made that out, the whole feel of that inning flipped. Saya goes down on 3 pitches. Bush weak ground out to first, and all of a sudden, Merrill Kelly now probably found his stuff, ready to go, and Cubs wasting an opportunity. Need more from the 2 and 3 hitters early in this season. Need more. All right, we'll get to some. missed one. Saw one. Somebody said, sure haven't been impressed with Tucker through spring training in the first 3 games. I feel you, Big Ran. It'll turn around. But those are at bats that are inexcusable. 3-1 pitch right down the middle. Got to do damage. Sam, thankful for Locked On Cubs, living down here in Cardinals country, married into a Cardinals family. Rough. Appreciate you, Heath. Thankful for you, my friend. They need to move Tucker down in the order of 3-4. Yeah, you're not gonna do any order changes in Game 3, guys. Game 4, it's not how it works. Can you have a slump in just 4 games? Well, I don't think 4 games results in a slump, Larry. But I think when you went 2 for spring, and then you start out like that. I mean, Seiya looks far worse than Tucker looks. Tucker's swinging at the right pitches. Like he's seeing the ball very well. He's just missing pitches. Seiya's not seeing the ball well. He's in a funk, but it'll flip. Jason says Suzuki DH might not be for him. Well, it was for him last year. He was a phenomenal DH like the whole second half of the season. So. Somebody has said Cam Smith just hit a 3-run homer. That's not true. I don't think that's true. All right, let's see how it goes for Tyone. This is going to be a tough matchup for JMO. Corbin Carroll's a tough customer. Enjoy your show here in Sacramento. Appreciate it. We have another Sacramento listener sometimes I talk to on Twitter. Phil Lawson, are you going to go to there's a ground ball to short. It's going to be tough play for Dansby with Carroll's speed, but he'll make the play. Phil Lawson, are you going to go to the game this week when the Cubs play in Sacramento? Who's your favorite Sacramento King of all time? Mine's Peja Stojakovic. Someone just said boiler up. Good luck, Nick. Good luck. I'm rooting for Purdue. Big Ten all the way. Good luck to you, my friend. Let me know how the game goes because I won't have no idea what's going on. Here's Ketel Marte, more dangerous hitter from the right side than the left. Nice. I went to J.B. Cohn in high school. Oh, it must be a... No, I'm not going to go to the game after work, plus ticket prices are too high. I feel that. Good stuff. Good job, JMO. No, I'm not going to go. I have a lot of concern that Tucker's all-star 326 feet Houston's homers don't Cubs. Guys, I need a little bit. It's hard for me to read that. 356 translate. Yeah, I mean, he hit some cheapies, but it's not, he doesn't hit him that much to straightaway left in the Crawford boxes. He's left center. It'll be all right. Reggie Theus. Wow, that's a nice name from the past right there. Put him away here, JMO. Here's a little blooper that's going to fall for a base hit because, of course, it does because it's Ketel Marte and it's against the Cubs, and that's what happens. Just gets base hits against the Cubs every single time. Show me. You should be Cubs announcer. I've game muted. I appreciate it, Abby, and technically, I'm not even announcing the game. If I was announcing the game, it would be a lot. It'd be a lot different, but that's illegal. But if I was announcing it. That's my dream would be to come on to one of these things and like actually announce the game the way I would actually announce it. Because my dream one day would be to be like a broadcaster or something like that. But when you have those shots that say, hey, no rebroadcasting of any kind, that's exactly what they're talking about. So I think you could do it like on Twitch or something like that. But I got a lot of stuff going on. All right, JMO. Craig, don't give anything away, please. He said, I mean, that wasn't like it was a great play by Nico, but no giveaways. I'm enjoying the chat. 227, 231 now watching us. Let's get to 300. Let's make that the goal for tonight. Let's get to 300 people watching us. I think we will. Who would you want as your color commentator? What a phenomenal question, Larry. Whew, man. That might be the best question we've had since I've been doing this. If I were a play-by-play guy, who would I want as my color commentator? Well, I'd like to say this. We're talking about baseball. If I were doing basketball, it would be Hubie Brown. Hubie Brown, who just retired after like 50, almost 60 years of NBA broadcasting. He was magnificent. I'd pick Hubie Brown if I were doing basketball. In baseball, oh boy. I mean, I don't mind John Smoltz. He's a little bit more old school. Some people are turned off by him. I don't mind him. There's a ground ball back to the mound. That's going to stay in the ballpark, and that'll do it. Attaboy, J-Mo. Good start. Man, all right, I got to think about this. Who would I want my baseball color? See, I couldn't pick somebody like Sut because him and I are too similar. I would need somebody to calm me down a little bit, just like Matt does for me on the show. So somebody like with JD's personality would fit me because I'm so intense and would take everything too seriously. Oh, man. I'm gonna. How about Ron Darling? How about Ron Darling? Mike said, I see Sam as more of a color guy. Yeah, that's true too. But like I said, I can't do play-by-play. I think if you saw my play-by-play, you'd be impressed. I've been practicing since I've been like 6 years old. My character, my person on the show is much more of a color personality versus a play-by-play. But if the roles are flipped, I could play point guard. I could do some calls. But you're right. I present myself as more of a color guy. Rick said, what about Matt? Well, Matt, in this case, I'm doing play-by-play. Matt would be more of a play-by-play guy. So Matt does do some broadcasting too, by the way. He's pretty good at it. Keep making Kelly pitch count go up. Joe Buck. Well, Joe Buck, guys, color guy means you're not the play-by-play guy. So if I were doing play-by-play, I couldn't have Joe Buck. If you're asking me if I was the color guy, who would my play-by-play guy be? Oh, my gosh, there's tons of them. Brian Anderson right now is my favorite. I love listening to him, even though he's the Brewers play-by-play guy. NBA, he does a magnificent job. I like Joe Buck. One of my favorite all-time play-by-play guys of all times, Mike Tirico. Phenomenal Mike Tirico. College basketball, football. He could do the whole nine. Let's see if Dansby can get off the schneid. He had an 0 for 5 yesterday. That's a strike right in the corner. Right now, the best guys to me in the industry. So it's so funny because I'm so down on the NBA and the way the NBA is played and the NBA is officiated right now, but they have such talented broadcasters. I mean, Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy's great. Not a huge Reggie Miller guy. Kevin Harlan, of course. Ooh, that almost hit him. Oh, John Miller from the Giants. Great shout. He's outstanding. Dwayne Kuiper. The Giants have a legendary team over there. Those guys are amazing. Ian Eagle. Great shout. He's one of the best. Ooh, good swing. Not a good swing. Dansby's hand keeps coming off the bat. I don't like that. Appreciate it, Sonny. Let's get the likes up in here. Frank said, this is fun. You're entertaining. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Mets booth is great. The Mets and Giants have the best booths, in my opinion. Attaboy, Dan. Attababy. 3-2 right here. Ball 4, base hit. I listened to Hawk so much when I was a kid, and not that I was a Sox fan, but he was just, if the Cubs weren't on, you watch the Sox. I used so many of his quirks. Like one of his quirks is ball 4, base hit. Ball 4, base hit. Ernie Johnson's underrated. Yeah, well, he's a studio guy, but yeah, one of the all-time greats, Ernie Johnson. That a baby, Dansby. All right, back-to-back leadoffs walks. Now we can have a little bit of fun. Dansby on the bases, contact guy Nico, first to third him, PCA on deck. Let's show our speed right here. right here. Yeah, Noah Eagle crushed the Olympics, man. He did a great job with the basketball. He sounds just like his dad. I agree with that, Moeno. All right, let's lock in here, guys. We got a moment here. Come on, right here, Nico. Base hit right field, first to third him. Let's go. Strike. Show me what is. Man, this is fun. I enjoy doing this. I'm out of Gatorade. It's going to be a problem. Right field, right between the first and second baseman, Nico. Jeremiah said, "Who you got winning it all in your bracket?" Yeah, I don't know. I have Auburn. It's not going to be them. I should have picked Duke. They're the best team. Come on, Nico. Ooh, that almost got him. Would have been really interesting to see if that ball got him, what the Cubs would do 2 on, no outs with PCA at the plate. Ryan said MSU wins it all. I don't think so. Really, really mentally tough team, but I don't think they have the top-end talent to compete with some of these SEC teams. Come on, Nico. Oh, good swing, though. Good swing. Was trying to go to right field. You could see it. Come on, Nico. Don't want to waste back-to-back leadoff walks. We're seeing the ball well tonight. Go to right field right here. First to third him. Atta boy. Get back. Atta baby. 2-2. Merrill Kelly's not sharp early. What? Wait, did he get the second on that? Oh, gosh. I really wish that's where I wish I had broadcasting. He got the second. Lovely. Just so you guys know, I watch when I do this. I can't see my TV from here, so I'm watching on my phone. And I don't have any audio, so I'm a little bit delayed when I see what happens. So I didn't realize Dansby was running there, which is a beautiful play. Now you just got to get him over. You know what? That's an emergency hack, and I appreciate it, and I respect it, Nico. You have great back-to-ball skills, and I appreciate it. Get a ground ball to the right side, manufacture a run here. I know that was a ball. That's not his game, taking that pitch. Get the bat on it. I like it. Emergency hack. Do what you do. Do what you do. Be you. Be you. Michael said, I'm an old man and 59, but I love this stuff. You're not an old man. 59 is not an old man, Michael. You're still a middle-aged man, my friend. Don't sell yourself short. 2-2. Come on, Nico. Just get him over right here. Get him over. That's not going to do it. That's not good baseball right there. It's going to be a close play. Oh, he didn't scoop it. Hey. That's going to be an E6. That's going to be an E6 on Perdomo. It's going to be an E6. I believe that ball hit the ground. If it hits the ground, it's an error on Perdomo. Let's get another look at it. It's going to be an E6, I believe. Good hustle from Nico. Rough series at short for Perdomo so far. I believe that hit the ground first. Can we get a better replay? I can't see that. Yeah, that's going to be an E6. Now you got 2 on, no outs. Now, the old school baseball people will crush me for even mentioning the word bunt here, but with PCA, it's so interesting because he's so fast. So it's almost not even like it's a sack bunt, but we'll see. Let's see what he does here. Not showing bunt, takes a ball on the corner. Wonderful call by the umpire. Ooh, this is a big spot in this game here, guys. All 281 of us. This is a big spot in this baseball game right here. 2 on, nobody out, top 2. Kelly struggling. Another error behind him. That ball's hit well. Left center field. Get over his head. Get over his head. It will. Let's go. Send him. Send him. Run. Go, Nico. Hold him. We're good. RBI double for Pete. Get the all-star ballots out right now and start filling them out. PCA. 1-0 Chicago. Break this thing open. Atta boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This young man can flat out swing it. Can you imagine suggesting him to bunt? Gosh, someone doing that, even bringing that up, you should be out of a job. Atta baby Pete. Now you got a job to do right here, Matty Shaw. Infield's probably going to be back. A ground ball to second not only scores a run, but it gets Pete to third. It's a 2-for-1. You got a job to do here. You've got a job to do. What's up, Adam? What's up, man? You got a job to do here, Matt Shaw. Pete Crow Armstrong's a stud. Let's hang 3 on him right here. Let's get both these in. Peter said, Sam, you're way more entertaining for Boog. Yeah, guys, I'm not. I appreciate it, but Boog can't do this. He has to announce the game. I'm not announcing the game. I'm just reacting to it. So, but I appreciate the sentiment. But Boog can't act like that as a professional. He's a come on, Matty. I like the aggressive swing early. Boog's a far better play-by-play guy than I would be. That's for sure. All right, this is a big at bat here for Matt Shaw. We can't have a rookie AB here. He's got to do a job here. Infield's back. This is easy work. No, Matt. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this, Matt. Put the ball in play. Oh, the infield's kind of back. Yeah, it's back up the middle. It's hit a ground ball to second. What a baby. Come on, Matt. Big spot here. Attaboy. Merrill Kelly doesn't have anything tonight. You gotta get the job done here. This is situational hitting. I want to see this. Come on. I don't. My feed literally just froze. I think. Oh no. Okay. Got to get at least one more in here, guys. Come on. Come on, Matt. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. That's a bad at bat by Matt Shaw. Man, he could really run though. That's a bad at bat. That's a bad AB right there. At least he put it in play, but really need Carson Kelly to bail him out here. No, I'm not worried about Matt Shaw. I'm not worried about Matt Shaw. I need Carson Kelly to bail him out here. We need some situational hitting. That hold on Nico was interesting. He must have not gotten a great read on it. But obviously there's no outs, so you gotta feel, you gotta get the job done right here. It's a big at bat for Carson Kelly. Big at bat right here. Can only score 1 with second and third, no out. No, come on, guys. It's the infield's back. Just hit a ground ball to the middle of the infield. I can't stand the ineptitude of this. Oh, geez. That's not a good sign. That's somebody that's sitting change up right there. He wasn't even close. That was the pitch to put in play. Infield's probably going to come in now with 2 strikes. Now it's going to be a little trickier. Ah, man. It shouldn't be this difficult. I don't feel very good about this. I just want to put that out there with the way he just swung at that pitch. There's a ground ball. The infield's in now. Just like I said, out. Infield came in there with 2 strikes. It's good baseball by Arizona. Oh, man. Really important at bat coming up here for Ian. Ooh, that was close, man. That was really close. Would like to see another angle of that. Surprised the Cubs aren't looking at that. Let me get another angle. Ooh. Boy, that was really close. Cubs aren't looking at it. Well, Ian got the big hit yesterday to break it open. Let's see that again. Man, I think he might be safe. That's a mistake. Somebody made a mistake in the review booth there. That's one you got to look at. That's a potential game changer. If that gets overturned, it's 2-0 with first and third, one out. That's a potential game changer. I don't know if they would have overturned it. I don't think it's as guarantee as you guys think, but you got to challenge that for sure. That's a miss. That's inexcusable. And that's going to be the inning. Well, folks, you just witnessed an inning where the Cubs scored to take the lead, and the game totally just flipped in favor of Arizona. Second and third, nobody out, have a chance to break open the baseball game, and you go tap out to the pitcher, ground out to short, don't challenge a play that might have been overturned, and a pop out to short. That's bad baseball. Got to situationally hit better than that. That's bad baseball. That's bad baseball. Somebody said, Greg said, you care more than Craig. It's so funny you mentioned that because I guarantee you all of us are more disappointed right now than Craig Counsell and these guys. They're just saying, next day, let's see what we got to do. Oh, boy. Man, I was really hoping for a big inning there. That was the key at bat. The key at bat that inning was Shaw. Flipped everything. It's a bad at bat. Give Arizona credit. I mean, you got to remember we also caught a break. They made a really bad error. Trevor. More importantly, though, who ate the Dominoes in the pan? Trevor, it's me. I'm having it right now. Devin says, don't see how Matt Shaw is a good batting average, OPS, anything with that batting stance. Just give Matty a chance, guys. Give him a chance. He had like 2 really bad months last year in the minors and 1 minor league player of the year. Give him a chance. Yeah, a lot of Shaw hate. I understand. Second and third, no outs. That was big. I get it. 100%, Jermel. Got to challenge that. They're showing it again. I mean, if they're showing it this much, he's safe. That's really bad from the Cubs there. I mean, even if that's 50-50, if you win that challenge, it's first and third, 1 out with a run in. Like the win the win expectancy is, goes up probably by like 30%. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. This ump's tight for both sides. That's a mistake. Is anyone else? I'm looking on Twitter. Anyone else even point that out? That's a mistake. Yeah, I agree. I think probably they don't overturn it, but you still got to challenge that. Does Boog think he's safe? Jeez, I can't talk. Yeah, it's a big spot in the game, but ultimately the Cubs got to do better. And there's a rocket base hit. It's so funny how people in baseball don't believe in momentum. It's like, if you told me the Cubs are up 1-0 after 1.5, I'd be like, hey, that's great. It feels horrible. And now they lead off with a rocket hit and everything feels in their favor. All right, JMO. See if you can get a ground ball here. Yeah, I think Workman's going to play tomorrow. Oh, boy. There's Eugenio Suarez. There's 2-1 Arizona. Telling you, momentum happens, man. Momentum in baseball. That's his 33rd home run against the Cubs. He always homers. He crushes Jameson Taillon as well. And this game just went from 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, second and third, no outs. The Cubs were in full control of this game. Up 1-0, second and third, no outs, feeling great, to 3 really bad ABs, a very questionable non-challenge by a guy you're paying way too much money for to make those mistakes, and then 3 pitches later, it's 2-1. Bad baseball. Bad baseball. What was the pitch? Was it a first pitch fastball, or was it a classic JMO hanging off speed that just the Cubs continue to throw to Eugenio Suarez every time? I'm going to look at it right now. It was hanging cutter. Hanging cutter. The classic JMO. There's a rocket to right field. And that's going to get over the head of Tucker, and things are getting away quickly here, folks. Things are getting ugly quickly. Not surprising. This is a really bad matchup for Jameson Taillon. Cubs needed to score some runs today, and a long way to go. But we sure aren't fooling them. That'll help. That'll help. Perdomo's been the Cubs' best player this series so far. That'll help. Man, it is so crazy how a baseball game could turn. It is so funny how everybody talks about all these numbers and all these analytics and all these things, but it's still baseball, man. It's still baseball. You go into the dugout, you have some good vibes. You're facing a, with all due respect, a mediocre pitcher, in my opinion, and Jameson Taillon. You're like, hey man, we should be down 3-4 runs. Boom. Hang a cutter. And it's so funny, like with Suarez crushes Taillon. So you would think the one thing, like on the Sky report, I'm not going to hang a first pitch cutter to Eugenio Suarez. And there you go. What's with the start times for these games? Well, they're playing on the West Coast, so they got to start local time. 2-0, important hitter here with Carroll on deck. Cubs are going to try a little pickoff move, nothing on. Yeah, I can't see, Mark. I can't see it that well from my phone. I don't know. The ball was hit pretty hard, looked like off the bat for Tucker. Jameson Taillon is just he's a very nice number 4. Seems like a good guy. He's a very nice number 4. I say this all the time. He's definitely not as good of a pitcher as he performed last year, and he's definitely not as bad as a pitcher as he performed in 2023. He's right in the middle. And the frustration with that is that the Cubs are relying on him now to be a 3, and he's not. He's not. When do you think Owen Casey's going to get called up? Not for a long time. He's injured. He's battling injuries and stuff. I don't know. He hasn't gotten a lot of at-bats. So, by the way, this would be a really bad walk here. A really bad walk. You don't want to walk the 9-hitter ahead of their top 2 guys. Game could get out of hand quickly. Guys, some of these questions. Do you think they should have started Brown tonight? No. What? Brown's the 5th starter. No, I don't. I don't think that. Come on, JMO. Big pitch right here, buddy. Got him. Atta boy. Good pitch. Good call. Appreciate it. Yes, I do, Becky. I think he'll be much better than Belly on the Cubs. One thing with these trades that people have to understand is when you go to a different ballpark, you are playing a different game. So Bellinger is a Yankee. He might be an 800 plus OPS guy because, oh, they got him. They got him. Yeah. Got him. Man, I'll tell you, Arizona's not playing good baseball either. You know, they are not playing good baseball, these two series. They're going to look at it. Gosh darn it. They're going to look at it. What I was going to say is that, you know, Bellinger may put up really good numbers at Yankee Stadium. Isaac Paredes is going to put up good numbers in Houston, but those guys weren't going to put those numbers up at Wrigley Field. This would be really, really bad for Craig if this gets overturned and it's really close because, you know, he didn't challenge a close one, and now they're going to challenge a close one, and that's just not gonna age well. But let's get a replay here. Excuse me, I got to look really into this to get my opinion. I got to look close. I think he's safe. He's safe. Of course he is. I just want to make this point because I know counsel's going to get crushed for this. That's not Craig's decision. They have somebody in the booth that tells him what to do on that. He can't see it from there. The person in the booth messed up. Now, ultimately, that falls on Craig. It's his team, and he's the one hiring and putting that guy in there. But that's not Craig. Craig Counsell does not make that decision. They call, somebody in the booth goes, they do a number system, 1 through 5. 1 means it's for sure not a challenge. 3 means it's really close. 5 means absolutely challenge. Now, if the guy flashed up 3 and it was 50-50 and Craig decided not to challenge that, that would be a mistake by Craig. I didn't see the number. I didn't see that. But, you know, that was bad. It's just taking an awfully long time. Oh gosh, I have no audio, so I have no idea what the call is here. Safe. This is going to turn into a hit, isn't it? Yeah, I think the Cubs think the Cubs got a good chance tomorrow, Aaron. Oh man, this would be if this ball lands for a hit, and after this challenge, it would just be so classic. I don't think he went. Oh, he did. Yes, he did. All right. One more, JMO. We'll take 2 out of this. No. If we lose tonight, we'll split. Hopefully, we'll split. We won't win back-to-back over the weekend. There's a routine pop fly. Hey, Matt, congratulations on Michigan State. That was a Michigan State Spartans, one of the most mentally tough teams I could remember watching. I still, outside of Jace Richardson, I still don't believe in their top-end talent. I thought they had some calls down the stretch that went their way, particularly Jeremiah Fears just throwing his body around and foul baiting. But what a mentally tough team. What a mentally tough team. Got to give them a lot of credit. The pizza is a bit. It's making fun of Marquee. You, as a Sox fan, don't know what I'm talking about. But there's a big Domino's bid on Marquee, so I got myself some Domino's to make fun of the Marquee network. All right, just refreshing my my feed here. 320 of you in here. Appreciate it. That Michigan State Ole Miss game was a really good basketball game, man. That was a really, really good basketball game. That kid on Ole Miss, that point guard, he's a gamer. Cam Smith, 2 BBs. I don't care. Please stop. It's not funny. It's exhausting. It's going to be an exhausting year if we go at that pace. I'm happy for him. God bless him. Cubs got to do their own stuff. All right. Cubs got some work to do here. Top 3. Feels like Merrill Kelly has not pitched well. Diamondbacks haven't played well, and yet they lead the game. Oh, they're interviewing Craig. Somebody tell me if, oh my goodness gracious. Is that a first pitch out from Tucker? Yikes, man. Ugh. Ooh, these guys are struggling in the middle of the order. Again, he swung at the right pitch. He swung at the right pitch. It's a great pitch to swing at. He just didn't hit it. I had to remove the chat because people are giving it away. So I had to. I'm watching the game without the chat now. Somebody let me know what Council said about that challenge. Come on, Saya. Attaboy. Merrill Kelly's not throwing the ball well at all in this game. At all. That last inning. Yesterday, the story was our bottom of the order. Our bottom of the order let us down. 8-9 there. Attaboy, Saya. That ball's crushed. Woo! That was a rope. That was a rope. Get moving, Saya. Get moving. That a baby. Man, he just got on top. That was just a little bit. 113 miles an hour off the bat. He just got a little on top of that. That thing was crushed. Whew. Man, he hit him. He hits him hard when he hits him. Just got a little top spin on it. Got a little over the top of it. Remember that one. That might be one of the hardest hit balls you see all year for a Cub. I don't think there's anybody on the Cubs 113s. That's gotta swing at that. That's Giancarlo type stuff right there, man. That was a rocket. Come on, Michael. Good contact, but right at him. feel like Merrill Kelly is just surviving right now. Man, I don't care about these stories. I just want to watch the game. See if Dansby can get see if guys, the Cam Smith stuff, I'm just gonna ban people because it's ruining it for people. We're trying to have a fun night. Come on, Dansby. These are the type of situations Dansby needs to step up. Dansby needs to step up. He's a better hitter than he's shown in a Cub uniform. Did they really not ask? Did they really not ask Council about the challenge? Is that true? Because that would be ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that's so bad, man. That's so bad. Get through, man. 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 No, Matthew Boyd will be our number 4 starter. Man. Wasn't a bad swing from Dansby. Wasn't a bad swing. Cubs hit the ball well that inning. Just hit it at people or not far enough. Feels like the Cubs have plenty of chances here. J-Mo's just got to keep them there. Cubs are taking good swings. It's a frustrating game so far. There's no question about it. Felt like we let a big opportunity get away in the second, but you're right there. You're right there. Dansby is so good and fun to watch, but leaves so much offensively. Yeah, the defense stuff's great, but we've talked about it on the show. If the Cubs are going to win this division, he has to be a better hitter than what he was last year. Just straight up, has to be a better hitter. No question about it. No question about it. I have a question. On my box score, it doesn't even have Sea's hit yet. There it is. I was like, wait, what? The big thing for the Cubs is that Matt Shaw, AB, they need Matt Shaw because he's going to go through growing pains. That's going to happen. They need him to compete, though. That wasn't a competitive plate appearance in a big spot. They need him to compete. It's important. What was Bush's exit velo on that? 104 for Bush. Dansby's wasn't hit hard. All right. See if we can retire Ketel Marte. I predict we do. I haven't really made any predictions yet. I predicted a homer. I was close. I'm going to say we retire Ketel Marte. Bring a little positive energy in here. See what we got here. Hey, there's a ground ball to second base, and that'll happen. Positive. See? You bring a little positivity in. I forgot. I said somebody asked me who's going to homer, and I went with Seiya, and he hit a ball about as far as you could, or as hard as you could humanly hit it, but of course wasn't high enough. All right, I got 54% left in my charge. I hope that takes us for the rest of the game. If it doesn't, I'll have to do something. I'll figure something out. I don't know if I'll make it the rest of the game. Maybe I'll take out my ring light and I could just charge it. Wish I had an outlet a little closer here. All right, J-Mo. Just give us 6 innings, 3 earned. Do your thing. Any idea when Imanaga's next start is? Yes, tomorrow. Shota Imanaga will be on the mound against the newly paid Brandon Pfaadt. Matt and I have a really hard time with his name. Oop, whoops. Oh boy. Okay, thought I lost you guys there for a second. Had a little issue with the phone. 2-2. No, we didn't. I that made me laugh, Gabriel. Full count here from J-Mo. Been a pretty typical J-Mo outing so far. Stuff looks pretty crisp. Hung one pitch, got hit a mile. Fly ball to right field. This should be routine for Kyle Tucker, and it is. 2 down. Atta baby. Right in this game, guys. It's a winnable ball game. Who do we got up next? We got Nico, PCA, and Shaw, the Speed Boys in the lineup. 6, 7, 8. Speed. When's your next watch along? I don't know yet. Probably next Saturday, I would guess, would be my next one if I don't go to that game. Oh, you know what's a good reminder while we're in a low leverage point in the game, hopefully, with 312 people. So I don't know if you guys have saw the postcast stuff that Joe George is doing. So he'll be on after the games, but like Matt and I are still doing our 5 shows per week. So like you won't see that's a strike. Matt and I will be on Monday morning. So we'll be on Sunday night. But we post Monday morning. We'll be on after the game Monday night, after the game Tuesday night, after the game Wednesday. Thursday for Friday show, just like regular. The postcast does not change our routine at all. So this weekend you're going to see Joe do the postcast, and that's going to be 15 20 minutes. And then, every now and then, like this weekend, like this typically is not a showtime for us. So Friday night, but I'm just doing the watch along. I'll do some watch alongs over the weekend. We may add like some audio only content over the weekend. Matt and I are talking about that. We'll add that. But, Matt and I, 5 shows a week after night games like usual. And then over the weekends, we won't be on as much. So, nothing changes with us. 1-2 pitch. Nice velo there from JMO, 93. Cubs trail 2-1. If you're just tuning in, bottom 3. Been an eventful game, though. Cubs had second and third, no outs, weren't able to cash in. A little controversial no challenge from Counsell. And then Babe, Eugenio Suarez, hit another 2-run homer off the Cubs. Here's a ground ball to second to the Gold Glover, Nico Horner. Should be an easy one. And we are through 3. That a boy, JMO. Went right through the middle of the lineup there, no problem. Now we go a little bit. A little base hit. I'm going to need some water soon. I want to see if this... Give me 1 second, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to see how long this extends. Does it get all the way here? Oh, yeah, we're golden. I can just charge this from here. Okay, great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 322 with us right now. I said 300 was a goal. Let's get to 4. Let's get to 4. 400. Maybe we need a rally for 400. Hey, Sam, my wife and I are planning on coming to Chicago for our 15th anniversary. Congratulations, March 16th. Oh, well, belated congratulations. Hold on. Let me, I just missed it. But want to do it during baseball season. What should we expect on a typical April in Chicago? Like weather-wise, yeah, it's going to be really cold, for sure, probably. But if you're going to delay it, my advice would be just delay it till summer when there's more to do here. But if you want to go in April, I mean, there's plenty of things to do, but it'll probably be pretty chilly. Whereas if you came in like June, July, I think Chicago's the best city in the world, June, July, and August. Best city in the world. Every other month, you know what I mean? But congrats on the 15th wedding anniversary. Man, you know what I need right now? Appreciate you, Brian. I was just in Vegas in February. Went well for me. Had a great time. Gambled a lot. Sam, I don't know if you talked about it, but that doubles the first time Seiya's look comfortable in the box. Yeah, that's just Seiya. He's going to look really bad sometimes, then he's going to hit a ball 115 miles an hour. That's who he is. He's I call it, he's kind of an enigma. Jeffrey, favorite spot to sit Wrigley, not bleachers? Ooh, that's a good question. Man, that's a really good question. Those are the swings. Get down one time. I can't stand when Nico hits the ball in the air. It never goes well. On the ground, line drives. I like the 200s, like where I used to have season tickets. Like I think I was 220, row 14, seats 9 and 10 and 11. Something like that. Oh, there's Wade Miley at the ball game. Hey, Wade. Come on, Pete. Get on base, steal 2 bases. This is actually a really good play by the center fielder. I thought it was more of a routine play than it was. All right, I get it. It's not Sandy Koufax. Can we get the camera off of him, please? Please. Oh my gosh, we're doing 40 seconds on Wade Miley. He's still on. Okay, thank you. Attaboy, Pete. See, this is what I'm talking about in the show. Like, Pete's up, and I'm into it. It's nobody on, 1 out in the 4th inning of a 2-1 game. But I'm excited to watch this guy hit. That makes me happy. That's a ball. All right, come on, Pete. 2-0, one spot only, because with you, a walk's just as good as a double. No, that's not it. No. That's what Matt's talking about. That's the next step for him. That's not acceptable. With his speed, you cannot swing at a 2-0 dirt ball like that. Come on. They're still showing this guy. Ugh, flip the hole at bat. This game's frustrating. Flip the whole AB there, that 2-0 swing. Yo, come on, Marquis. You're acting like this guy's Steve Carlton or something. Boy, Pete. Oh, my God. This network, man. This network is something else. We're on our 7th take of Wade Miley. You would think Lionel Messi just popped in and sat in the front row. Goodness gracious me. Come on, Pete. Got a battle now. That a baby? Come on. Oh, my God. I might have to take a second. I might have to take a break, guys. I don't know if I can do this. That's ball 4. Now we go. Now we have some fun. Now this is where Matt Shaw doesn't need, if he sees, listen very carefully what I'm saying here. If he sees Pete running, it doesn't mean he has to take, because Matt Shaw's natural swing is to hit ground balls to the right side. It's perfect. This is a perfect combination. He could first to third him right here. This is a good combination. Get back. Oh, I think he might have got picked off. Oh, my gosh. Pete, man. Come on, dude. How do you get picked off? He didn't even have a lead yet. Oh, my gosh. This game is really not fun. That happens too much, man. You don't need that big of a lead and that big of a jump. Chill. You're a great base stealer. Ay, ay, ay. And now we just missed the pitch. And now we just missed the pitch of a match off fly out. I need a minute. Excuse me. Can't stand this network. Everything about this network is every problem with the team. Oh my goodness. They did 30. They did 2.5 minutes on Wade Miley. PCA gets picked off, and then we miss a pitch to Matt Shaw. I want to know where the pitch was, how the swing looked. And we got nothing. I believe in that stuff. I believe in vibes, too. This network. Cubs are playing poor baseball right now. $350 people. Listen, I should do this every game. David said, did you eat the whole pizza on your own? Let's just talk about pizza. No, I got a few slices here. Oh, what is Taylor going to talk about now? What is Taylor going to talk about? What is Taylor going to talk about now? I'm curious. Somebody tell me, what is she talking about? Some guy. Oh, here we go. Pokemon. Pokemon. This is rich. We went from Wade Miley to missing a pitch to Pokemon. Game 3 of the year. We're out of stuff to talk about. Jameson plays Pokemon. I got French fries, Domino's pizza, and somebody gets some Pokemon cards, man. Pokemon. Nobody takes this seriously. Nobody. They're doing Pokemon cards. I hope, who's this, Pavin Smith? I hope he hits one in the pool in right center field so they can take a break. Oh, there's Charmander. And there you go. There you go. There's a triple into the corner. There you go, Taylor. Leadoff double. Talk more about Charizard, Blastoise, or whatever Pokemon. I never played Pokemon a day in my life. Pokemon, Wade Miley, Domino's, French fries. Meanwhile, the game is tumbling down. Unbelievable, this network. Unbelievable. Tom Ricketts wants to know, like, oh, great. And here's Suarez. Oh, he threw another get-me-over breaking ball. Tom Ricketts, it's unbelievable. Tom Ricketts is so afraid of hiring authentic people to be real about his organization. And the irony is if he did, the ratings would go up, he'd make more money, and people would actually watch this network. Who in their right mind would take this seriously? And it's not Boog and JD's fault. They have producers, guys, that tell them to get this stuff in before the game. I mean, who in their right mind is taking this network seriously? So, I mean, you go watch them. Have you ever watched the Mets play? Have you ever watched the Mets play? Have you ever watched the Giants play, the Yankees, how serious their broadcasters take it? It is unbelievable. And we're talking about Pokemon cards. And we're flashing to Wade Miley 9 times in the middle of an inning, like he's Nolan Ryan in a Cubs shirt. Unbelievable. Uh-oh! There goes another one. Pokemon Charizard 5-1 Diamondbacks. Another hanger to Eugenio Suarez. Good stuff. Tell me, did Tyone have the app, the Pokemon app, to find the Pokemon? Did he have that? Did he go play in the fields like they did a few years ago to find the Pokemon? 4-1, whatever it is. What a terrible pitch. Right down the middle again. Woohoo! Pokemon. What did I tell you? The second they flashed the Pokemon thing, it was a foregone conclusion. 4-1 Snakes. 2 2-run homers from the one guy in the lineup you can't let beat you. Man, is Jameson Tyone not fun to watch when he pitches away from Wrigley Field. All right. Well, this is a good time to talk about. There's a rocket base sitting in the right center field. That could be 2. PCA is going to cut it off. It'll be an easy double for the speedy. Who is that? McCarthy? This is very predictable, guys. So, guys, I have a question. Which Cubs pitcher do you think in Japan went to Domino's instead of eating the Japanese cuisine? Was it A, Brad Keller, B, Ben Brown, C, Matthew Boyd, or D, here's a wild card, Caleb Thielbar? Some guy, James, just said, hey, Sam, calm down in all caps. Better get Tyone out. I feel like if you're messaging me in all caps, you're hyper too. Yeah, he's a terrible matchup for a lot of guys. That's why that inning was so big in the second. You kind of let him off the hook. All right, let's get out of this inning down 7 runs, and at least we could joke around now. Let's answer some questions. Some comments. Here's Perdomo. Go get Sandy. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. My bracket's doing fine, Travis. Let's see what the scores of those games are. I actually have everybody still alive, but I have some picks that aren't going to cash. I have Purdue beating Houston. I have Auburn winning it all. I don't think those things are going to happen. But I have Tennessee and Michigan. I have all the and there's another base hit. And that's going to give Arizona a 4-run lead. Goodness gracious me. Cubs missed the cutoff, man. And basically, ever since we panned to Wade Miley, this game's gotten far out of reach. You're right, Juan. You're right, Juan. Don't have to worry about Ryan Presley today. And somebody asked me if I'm going to finish this pizza. I am now. I am now. Now, why take him out at this point? It's the 4th inning. It's 5-1. Eat some innings. There's a lot of Pokemon dialogue in the chat, which I appreciate. I'd like to say publicly, I've never owned a Pokemon card, but my friend did, and so I know some of the big ones. Will the Cubs? This could be like an 11-1 tilt. I had a bad feeling about this game. The line was really weird. The Cubs were bigger underdogs today than they were yesterday with Gallon and stuff on the mound. Look at that. That's a gorgeous bunt. Matt Shaw is going to have to hurry. No, not really. It was just the sack bunt. I was like, man, that's kind of a weird line. Usually when you feel like that, it's not great, but all good. All we got to do is split here, guys. Win tomorrow. Play with some house money on Sunday. Go to Sacramento, a 2-4 club. Remember, Jameson Tyone last year struggled away from home. He was just awesome at home because of the win. So this isn't new. This isn't new. It's a very good Arizona team too, by the way. Got to give credit where credit's due. Like I said before the show, very difficult to go into a team's building opening weekend and beat them twice in a row, which is very hard. Very, very hard. This is an excellent team. They got, Eugenio Suarez isn't this good. He's only this good against the Cubs, and Jameson Tyone just executing. The one thing you don't do against a guy like Eugenio Suarez is spin the ball in the zone, and Tyone's done it twice. Just terrible execution. But this is a good baseball team. There's a rocket right at Kyle Tucker. Of course, I have Corbin Carroll on my fantasy team, so he's the one guy that won't do anything today. 115-7 off the bat from CC. Woo! That's cruel. I got to tweet something. Give me a sec. I'm going to go on Twitter. It's going to be funny. Hold on one sec. This will be funny. This will be worth it. Okay, it's posted. I'm not going to read it. You guys can go see it. Runner goes. That'll be a free steal. 2 outs doesn't really matter as much. Did he go? I think he might have. Nope. It's so funny. I guarantee you. Remember this statement right now. Eugenio Suarez will probably not have a great season this year. And he just crushes the Cubs because the Cubs just don't know. Jameson Taillon just doesn't know how to execute. The only problem with this loss today is I don't think Moreno's not playing. And he's another Cub killer. So we got to see him tomorrow. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Ketel. Stay in here. It will. All right. Hey, long way to go, guys. We got a long night ahead of us. A lot of baseball left. 356 people in. Appreciate all you. It's early in the season. We're not going to panic. This was a very predictable outcome, especially after the Cubs didn't do anything with second and third, no outs. Be nice to see Kyle Tucker get a base hit. But it's 9:57 Central Time. I probably will have to charge my computer and figure out how to do that at some point here shortly. My computer usually doesn't lose this much battery. It must just be from all the streaming. But I just want to know exactly what a guy like, Justin says, Sam, just quit the stream, buddy. Your negative energy is glowing off you. It'll be all right. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Are you a laptop or desktop? I'm a laptop, Becky. I'm a laptop. Yeah, Carrie, I agree. Memorial Day. Memorial Day is the first checkpoint, but the Cubs schedule is so difficult in April that it might not even be that. They're going to they're going to need to they're just trying to get to stay afloat for a while here, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. This was a game. You guys hear me on the show say it all the time. People tell me I overreact. This game, to me, now the Cubs, there's a lot of baseball left in this game. But if the Cubs lose, this was a game that was decided early. You had second and third, no outs, a chance. Momentum was gone. Then you hung 2 pitches. The guys, hits 2 2-run homers, to drive in 4. You're down 4. Like, when do we officially start the Tucker panic mode? About a month. Got to give him about a month. Here's Carson Kelly. We're in the same number as Yan Gomes. 340 people with us. Sorry, I lost you. It's the phone. The computer is so sensitive. No, I'm not worried about Shaw yet, Eric. Not yet. It's too early. Too early to be worried about anybody. Too early to be about anybody. Too early to be worried about anybody. Got to give him a couple of weeks at least. I don't even know if Matt Shaw's at bat last was good because we missed it. We were talking about Pokemon. Oh man, just a missile by Carson Kelly for an out. Where was that last at bat? Really good contact there. These are the games with the Cubs offense that just drive me so insane. Merrill Kelly's going to end up going, what, like 6 innings, allowing 1, maybe 2 runs, and he's been not good. That baby, that boy. Sam, I'm the only one who understands you when it comes to you overreacting. My wife hears me saying that same things you say. Appreciate you, Devin. What's your go-to pizza topping? I'm pretty much just a cheese guy. Keep it simple. Ooh, good change up there. Good change up there. Yeah, they're gonna Amaya and Carson Kelly. We talked about this. They're gonna flop a lot, guys. This is how it's gonna be. That's not the problem here. He'll play. It'll switch up. Ooh, Ian wasn't seeing the ball well against Merrill Kelly. That AB. Ooh, did he barehand that? Now, if Kyle Tucker, listen very carefully. Now, if Kyle Tucker truly wants to get his Cub white pinstripes, he would hit a solo homer here when the Cubs are down 4 with nobody on and 2 outs. That would be classic. That would be a classic time for his first homer. So if you're feeling good, this would be the time. That was a really weird play. The Diamondbacks defense has been really shaky so far in this series. That would be a really weird, that would be a real classic time, Kyle. Nope, just missed another fastball. Nathan, how many scary outings for Presley before making a change? Probably a few, 3, 4, 5. That's a ball up. Ooh, man, totally off balance swing there. Not going to hit a homer with that swing. Oh, man. Hi, boy. Just looking at the score of some of these college basketball games. 17-16. Oh, good games, good games. Come on, Kyle. Ooh, what a weird swing that was. The Cubs offensively today, really good swing from PCA, good swing from Seiya. Kelly lined out. That's about it. Good eye. Hey, get on base here. Maybe Seiya pops one. Brand new ball game. All I do, I live and breathe positivity. That's what I do. I live and breathe positivity. That was a good at bat right there. I'm telling you, he's seeing the ball great. He's swinging at the perfect pitches and he's taking the perfect pitches. He's just not hitting it well. Something's off with his swing where he's just missing balls. His eye right now is fantastic. He is seeing the ball wonderfully. Top 5 MLB stadiums. Great question. Let's go Wrigley. I'm an old school guy, guys. I'm going to say Wrigley. I haven't been some of these that I've said I haven't even been to, but I just know like Wrigley, Fenway, Yankee Stadium. I will throw. I think PNC is beautiful. I'll throw that in there. I don't know, San Francisco, maybe those 5. Ooh, just missed that one. Hey, Purdue's leading Houston early. Come on, say I get into one time, but Tucker's going to go, and he's going to be safe easily, and he will advance to third. Too bad there's not less than 2 outs. Beautiful running from King Tuck. One of the many things that he provides, and he will be looking to run this year. In a contract year, he wants to make sure he gets up to 25, 30 stolen bases. He's trying to cash in. Typically not a time to steal, down 4 with 2 outs, but it worked out fine. Now a base hit from Seiya would give us a little bit of juice. Would love to see Merrill Kelly come in with that fastball one more time to Seiya like he did last time and see Seiya just mash it. Come on, Seiya. Now he's going. Where he set up. Nah, see. That's the pitch right there. Seiya he's not going to do anything with that pitch. That's a perfect changeup. Perfect changeup. That's why Merrill Kelly's in the big leagues. That pitch right there, that right on right, that's a nasty little changeup right there. See if Seiya can adjust. Probably going to get the exact same pitch. Yep, he rolled over it. Same pitch, no adjustment. Good hustle, inning over. Couple more slices left, eh? Well, I got to tell you guys, I love doing the watch-alongs. And I'm going to keep doing them because they're fun. But this is going to be a 3-game watch-along losing streak. And we have 2 hits tonight. These watch-alongs are so fun. These watch-alongs are so fun when there's something to cheer about, like that PCA moment. Like those are awesome moments, you know. But I keep getting these watch-along games that the first game in Japan, nothing happened besides an Amaya double. Today is the PCA double. That's literally it. Last time I did the watch-along, now I got off to a good start last year. I had a good record. I think I was like 3-1, 2-1, something like that. And then I did the Wisniewski game where he gave up like 1 billion runs in the first inning. So Justin, who made fun of me earlier, says situational hitting in the first killed the momentum of the game so far. Justin, I'm sorry, but I think you mean the second inning. That was when it happened, buddy. The second. Sam, been wanting to hear how you guys got hooked up with Locked On. Mind sharing the story? Sure, of course, Kyle. So Matt and I had our own podcast for a couple of years. I'm going to make the story short because I think a lot of people in here have probably heard it. Speaking of, I have to make sure Matt didn't pop in the chat because he said he may, and I can't see the waiting room. We, Matt was always monitoring opportunities for us, and we saw that Locked On had an opening. Matt reached out to him. Matt ran into somebody actually at a Subway where you can eat fresh. He ran into one of the guys at Subway, the Locked On Blackhawks host, which really helped speed the process along, got our name involved. We did some auditioning and, sent in some stuff from our old show, whatever it was, and got the gig. So it was a little bit of luck and a little bit of, taking an opportunity for it. How did you meet Matt? I met Matt through, my friend. My friend Nick is Matt's cousin. Cozies. Nah, haven't got there yet, Juan. Good question though. He asked me if Hoyer's gone, who should be the next president of baseball ops. And there's a fair ball down the left field line for Gurriel. This will be an extra base hit. What else do you got to snack on? You know what, Larry? I know it's going to change the vibes. Larry. Wonderful pistachios. If this doesn't get this team going, I don't know what will. Let's get some pistachios going. Ball's in the left field from Naylor. It'll be routine. What did I tell you? One pitch, one out with the pistachios, huh? And that'll do it for J-Mo. His opener for this for this season did not go well. Not too surprising against this team. J-Mo, final line on him. Let's get it right here. Let's get the official. 4 1/3, 9 hits, 5 earned, 2 homers for Jamison Tyone and the Cubs. But the Cubs have 1 run tonight. That's not going to do it. Ooh, the Dodgers are losing. That's always entertaining. Who's pitching? Jack Flaherty having a gem against his old team. That's fun. Cubs could add Jack Flaherty, but they gotta break even. Jack Flaherty could have pitched tonight for the Cubs, but they gotta break even. Love the show. Watch it pretty regularly, says Walter. Oh, man, just missed it. Cubs Center. Ever consider working with him? No, I haven't met Mick yet. I've met a lot of guys in the Cubs space. I was on with the CHGO guys last night. They do a great job. Kyle, I know Kyle real well from the Setup Man, but I haven't had a chance to know the Bleacher Nation guys. Met them, but I haven't met Mickey just yet, or spoken to him yet. Going to any Cubs games, says Isaiah. Oh, for sure. Matt's trying to get me to go next Saturday. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. See how the rest of the road trip goes. Appreciate it, Richard. Appreciate the compliments. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the nice things. Michigan took the lead. Oh no. There goes my bracket. Who cares? Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, I am. I am familiar with him, Vaughn. Matt Bone. He does really. I mean, I've never met him, but he does awesome reactions. He basically does this, but he puts it all in a short, and he like clips all the important moments. He's awesome. His stuff's really good. I watch him all the time. He's funny. He's awesome. I'm glad, Abby. I'm glad. I am going into the Sweet 16, Trevor. Eli Morgan making his Cub debut. Sam, who's your favorite Cub on this current roster? Probably PCA. Probably PCA or Steele. You're welcome, Dave. I appreciate the nice comment. Sam, out of curiosity, what other Cubs channels, blogs? Yeah, all the ones that I mentioned. Setup Man, CHGO. I read Bleacher Nation all the time. Those 3 probably. I love the show. I listen on Amazon Music every day. The uploads are hit or miss and are late. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't think so. Yeah, Cap, of course. Cap, of course. He's not like he's not a Cubs centric guy. He's a radio. Does all the team, but yeah, Cap's. I mean, I think Cap's the best when it comes to the Cubs, to all sports talk. He came on our show. Super nice guy. I like guys that keep it real, man. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. I like guys that keep it real. I hope so, Becky. I hope so. I think so. I hope so. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Pavin Smith, have a day. Ground rule double. It's because I moved the pistachios to the left. It's been like this all the time, Peter. I got you, Max. He asked me what I think of LeBron and Stephen A. I'm going to change the subject on the Cubs because they're, just getting destroyed. What an insane conflict that is. So here's my take on LeBron. I think LeBron, oh, no way. No way. Oh, I thought he got another one. I think LeBron's the second greatest basketball player to ever play. I'm not a fan of how he has been since he's gotten to LA. Like, it's just the GOAT chase is so overly calculated, and he's just become really corny with certain things. But I also understand that he is clearly in my opinion, one of the two greatest basketball players ever. But I have Michael one. But him getting involved in the Stephen A thing is so crazy. And then Stephen A running with it. And some of the things that he's saying is so unprofessional. And it is, it's really fascinating. So great question. I appreciate it. Josh said I was kind of rooting for him to get a second one. Well, then you should be happy, Josh, because he's got two. That would have been three. Ooh, that was a good changeup from Eli. Guys, come on. I don't want to have to start deleting people from the chat. Let's not use no bad language in the chat, please. Yeah, he's already got 2 homers, Josh. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. I was going to say something and I forgot. Hope the Cubs win tomorrow. All right, let's check around the league. What do we got going around the league? Okay, we got some college basketball going on. We got Auburn. What do we got in baseball here? How are the rest of the games? Dodgers are down 2-0. Braves, Padres, that's a great series, 3-3. Cubs' next opponent, the Sacramento A's or whatever they're called now. I'm telling you, that's going to be a tough series. It's going to be a tough series this week. I hope the Cubs win 2 out of 3, but it's not going to be easy. I think this team is better than people think. Look at this lineup. Butler, Rooker, Blade, Langoliers, Soderstrom. They can hit a little bit. Ooh, Jeffrey Springs on my fantasy team. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Who? That a boy. Cubs will see him. What was the final of the Mets-Astros game? 3-1. Soto in a home run. I'm so checked out of this game right now. Who's even due up for the Cubs? Is it anyone exciting? Who made the last out? Seiya. So Bush. All right, come on. I'm going to have a pistachio. Get us going a little bit. Man, are these good. Of course, Tim. Tim said, are you approachable if we bump into the ballpark? Absolutely. Bump into me anytime. Come say hello. I see people at the games all the time. Probably my favorite part of the job, to be honest with you. I don't even really consider it a job. There's a rocket, right center field, good on the ground, nice play, made it out. Oh, man. I'm telling you guys, we have 300 people right now watching this watch along, and the Cubs aren't doing anything. I cannot wait until we get a game that's fun and exciting. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to get a good game. I believe Dansby is 0 for this series. No, of course. I take pictures all the time, Walter. Plenty of them. There you go, Dan. That a babe, right field. Hey, 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 that a boy. Lot of game to go. Did Matt Mervis get a hit today? Is that so? Can't believe he's hitting cleanup for the Marlins. You want to talk about a team that's mailing it in? Goodness gracious. 1 for 3 for Matty Ice. Good for him. O'Neal Cruz hit a home run for the Buccos. Good outing from Mitch Keller. Ryan Barucki used to play against Ryan Barucki. He do you guys want to hear a funny story? This is Ryan Barucki did not remind me of the story. It has nothing to tell him. But let me tell you guys a funny story. You guys will enjoy this. So yesterday on CHGO, their show, I was talking about my dating life, and I'm a single guy. And people make fun of me a lot because I do what I'm doing right now. I would be doing if I wasn't talking to you guys and if I didn't have a podcast. Like, I would still be watching the Cubs, my favorite thing to do. And I wish I shared this story on their podcast because their producer was like, hey, you should go to Cubs games. That's a great place to meet people at Cubs games, right? So it reminded me of the story a few years ago because you guys, the reason why you'll find the story funny is because you've just watched the game with me, so you know how I am. I think, I don't know if this was before the show, right around when we started the show. It was Caleb Killian's debut game against the Cardinals, and I was in the bleachers. It was for my friend's birthday. It was with a bunch of friends, and my best friend Nick, Matt's cousin, was with me, and he was sitting next to me. And he at the time he was dating his now wife, but he was sitting next to me, and his now wife was there. And these two girls came and sat next to us. And so like he was just talking to them to kind of help me out, whatever, nothing. And I'm talking, and we're really, enjoying ourselves. And they're like, hey, Sam, what are you doing after the game? Like, you should come out with us. Like, this is all before the game starts. Come out with us. We'll go to some places. We'll hang out. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, this usually doesn't happen at Wrigley. It was fun. Super, super cool girls, whatever. The game starts. 5th, 6th inning, something like that. The girls get up, they get all their stuff. And remember, I'm doing like I'm watching the game like I normally would watch it. And they get up, and I'm like, oh, like, are you guys leaving? Like, can I get your number? Like, should we meet up to the game? They're like, nah. They literally were like this. Nah, I think we're good. We're going to go sit somewhere else. and that was, there's a tapper by Nico. And that was, that was a story. So they literally watched me watch the game and were like, this dude is insane. And I don't even want to be near him right now. I don't know if I delivered that story funny or not, but I thought it was a funny story. And like, the thing is I was so into the game, I stopped talking to them innings, like when the game started. And so I was like, oh, you guys still want to get? Nah, we're good. All right, let's see if Pete can get a little 2-out magic here. I'm probably just going to go when my computer dies, which will probably be in like, I don't know. Ooh, just missed that one right in the zone. This is not an exciting game. That'll end it. Through 6-1 AZ. Sam, you need a girl is also a diehard. No, I don't think so. I think I think balance. In the past, I feel like balance is better. All right, Josh. I said I'd stay the whole game. Let me give me a second. Let me see if I could charge this. Oh boy. All right. I think I have enough here. What should I take out? I'll take out the ring light. We don't need. Yeah. All right. That light's not great, but it's good enough. All right. I think we can get this over here. Get this chair out of the way. Oh man, I feel like I'm a mechanic here. Okay, there we go. Easy work. All right, we're charged. Lighting may not be great, but we're charged. Oh, man, what a boring game. I keep picking the most boring games. My dad called me 3 times. Just let him know that I'm doing pod stuff. All right. Dinger says, does this worry you at all? I mean, no. No, I don't think so. I mean, 1-3 is not fun. I wish the Japan games didn't happen, but no, I mean, over the 162 games. I mean, this Arizona team's an 89 win team last year. They're a good team at home. So no, this is, these games are going to be tough, guys. You're going to run into these. You got to win the games that you're supposed to, and they'll be all right. I mean, I'm not. If we lose the next 2 after this and we go 1-5 heading into Oakland or Sacramento, then yeah, maybe a little bit, but not yet. Not yet. Tonight's game was always gonna be hard to win. Morgan's still in the game. Sam, did you look at? Yeah, I looked at the Cubs schedule in April. It's it's rough. Yeah, I can't call my dad because then I'm not going to watch the game, and I don't want to. Ooh, yes, he did. Good changeup. Hey, I have a question. Why is Eli Morgan such a low leverage arm for the Cubs? I don't understand. Why was he starting the year in AAA? Like, I don't know. I mean, we traded for him. He was really good last year. Very confused. Tom, how were the Japan games both home games? Because that's just what they picked, and they even if they picked, they couldn't do 1-1 because of the way the schedule pans out. Because when you play a team like the Dodgers, you're gonna play 7 games against them. So there's gonna be a 4-game series. Someone's gonna get the 4-game series at home. Somebody's gonna get the 3-game series at home. And so the way it broke out was the Cubs technically got the 4-game series at home with 2 in Japan. But even if they didn't, even if they went 1-1, then it wouldn't make sense because then it would be the Dodgers would only get 2 home games then technically, and then the Cubs would get then the Cubs would get. I don't know. It makes sense when I thought about it, but it's not that big of a deal. So this is the time of the stream, or this is the time of the game where like now I don't blame Marquee when they when this is the time to talk about Pokemon. This is the time to talk about food and all that stuff. When in a 5-run game in the 6th inning, a boring game. Gavin says, Sam, what position did you play growing up? I pitched and I played second, but I wasn't very good at baseball. I was better at basketball. I was ahead of my time in basketball. I was a point guard that really could shoot it, but when I played, you got in trouble when you shot a lot of threes. I got pulled in games even when I made threes sometimes. But I was a good basketball player. I could pitch in baseball. I had really good command. Just couldn't hit. Guys, Shota starting tomorrow. I don't. It's that's what's happening. Sam, do you collect sports cards at all? No, I'm just not a big card guy. I'm not a big collector guy. I'm a big I want to win baseball games guy. Well, guys, you mind if I cheer for a Corbin Carroll hit here? Considering he's on my fantasy team and this game's out of reach. Not a homer. Just like a nice single, maybe a stolen base. Is that cool? Yeah, I played some second too. Nash wave. I played some second too. Pitched and played second. I was a very mediocre defensive second baseman, but I could pitch. I was a good pitcher. Yeah, I'm a big fantasy. I like fantasy baseball. Yeah, Jalen was a freshman when I was a senior. That was that. That was that. My goodness. Is it really going to be Michigan and Michigan State in the Elite Eight? That's crazy. I thought Auburn was going to beat Michigan. Oh, he swung at that. Hey, all I need to do is just draft all the Cubs opponents for fantasy baseball. They won't get any hits. Good inning from Eli Morgan. Cubs have 3 hits tonight, man. It's just 10 runs yesterday, 1 run today, 1 run in Japan. And then what was it? 3 in Japan. They got to score 4 or more runs more consistently. God, I can't stand the up and down, the up and down. Sam, thoughts on the sliding mat? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. No, I stopped watching The Office. I made it. I don't know. I think I made it like through season 4, season 5. It was good. It was fun. It was good. It was good. I stopped. Yo, Sam, I need fantasy advice. I have Judge, and someone is offering Alonso, Brian Reynolds, and Yamamoto for Judge and reliever. This is an offer I can't turn down, right? Yeah, I don't know what type of league you're in, but it's a good offer. Got to take that. Yeah, Brunson got, no, you're right, Troy. Sometimes a player is so great, you can, it doesn't matter what the coach says. He's in that he's in that category. I was not. Who's up? Be nice let's see if we can get Matt Shaw a good base hit here. Guys, I don't know some of these questions. Sam, thoughts on double sellies? I hope that, though, I don't know what that means. 9 hits, 6 earned for JMO. Top 7. Let's get something going. How about a leadoff guy on? Just something for fun. Man, I'll tell you, this game, we had second and third, nobody out with a 1-0 lead, and this stream was buzzing. And since then, it has been woo. I don't care about that stuff. Come on, Matt. Oh, Matty Shaw, man. I thought it'd be a little bit better than this early on. Oh boy, yeah. I think you're going to see Gage Workman tomorrow against Brandon Pfaadt. You can't these at bats tonight for Matt Shaw. They're not. He'll be fine. They're just not. He's not competing right now. So I think you'll see. I think it's a Gage Workman day tomorrow. Hey. Man, I gotta find a way to pick a watch along game that's better than this. We have almost 300 people watching a game where nothing's happening. Give me something, Cubs. No, Brandon Pfaadt is a right-handed hurler, as they say. Justin Turner will start on Sunday. Brother, this is a hard game to watch, the setup, man. You're not kidding. You're not kidding, Kyle. But gotta be loyal to the people. Just do a watch along every game to win one eventually. Yeah, I could use that math, but tomorrow I think it'd be best for my mental psyche to go watch the game with some humans live. Oh, appreciate you, Kyle. Got pizza here. I got pizza here, Kyle. So somebody got angry at me. Not angry, but somebody asked me, can you really finish a whole pizza? Well, job's done. Yeah, it's a great question, Ben. I think Rizzo will find it home this year. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this, and I would never wish anything upon anybody, but if Michael Bush tweaked something, Anthony Rizzo will probably be a Cub pretty quickly. Yeah, this has just been an all-around bad game, guys. The PCA double was fun, and the fun has ended there. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. I'm going to watch Tucker and Saya, and then that'll probably be it if nothing happens. I'm just going to I'm going to go get some water because I haven't drinking water literally since this game started. So be right back. We're starting to dwindle, and I understand why. It's 10:30. It's late, and the Cubs are getting blown out again. Pokemon. All right, let's see here. I'm trying, Larry. I'm trying. I didn't want to do the watch along last night because I would have done it last night, but I was solo for the show. So it's hard. I didn't want to do a watch along and then because solo shows are not easy to do, like podcasts, I mean. And so I just didn't want to do a watch along and then stop in the 6th, 7th inning, prepare for a show. So that's why I didn't do it on opening night, or I would have. So I was like, oh, Friday's perfect. I have no plans, Your neighbor's out of town. Nah, my neighbors are cool. They know. I've lived in this place now. This is year 3. I have had the same neighbors. They know what happens during Cubs season. Oh, who's pitching? Is this Keller? Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys picked a good the setup man and CHGO and those guys. They picked a really good watch along. I picked a bad one. What can you do? We'll get some. We'll get one. We'll get one. There's a lot of game left, a lot of season left. We'll get one. We'll get some good ones. I had some good ones at the beginning of last year. I saw a big Morel walk-off. Let's see what Keller's featuring here. 97. Boom. Boy, Brad. Ooh, Auburn took the lead. Purdue's winning too. My only reason I think I'm going to hop off after Saya and Tucker hit, unless they do something. Oh my gosh, man. Stop it. Please, Marte. I'm so tired. I can't believe we have to face these guys 2 more times. Enough. Man, I look horrible. My goodness. I really need a good night's rest. Good grief. People always say, Sam, why do you wear a hat on certain shows? This is why. It's the way you love me. Come on, I just want to see Kyle Tucker at a home run, be done with it. Oh, the Dodgers tied it. Let me guess. Ohtani had a 2-run homer? Nope, Freddie Freeman. He's pretty good too. Gosh, look at this team, man. What a baseball team. Yamamoto struck out 10-5. Goodness gracious. Appreciate you, Leslie. Break open the Sacramento A's. They're up 5-0. Man, as much as we complain about our offseason, can you imagine being Seattle? They literally did nothing to their offense. Their offense is terrible. Man, can you imagine if the Cubs had Freddie Freeman? Oh. The fact that there's still 250 people watching this makes me really appreciate all of you, because you guys are really. Let's do something. Let's do an activity. Is there any questions? Is there any games we could play? Is there something somebody wants to pop in to make your time worthwhile as we all sit here and watch this team just get crushed again? Thanks, Frank. Marquee bingo. Ooh, that's a good one. Immaculate Grid Live's not a bad one. I'm not going to do it today because my mind's not there right now. And I don't even know how to do it on my computer. I only know how to do it on my phone. But that's a good, for next blowout, that's a good suggestion. I love the Immaculate Grid on Saturdays. Oh, here's Immaculate Grid. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, there's a base hit. That's gonna make it they're gonna hold them. Yeah, my mind's not there. I really gotta lock in. There's 250 people watching. I gotta focus, and I can't watch a game and do the grid at the same time. I really gotta lock in. Hey, you guys want to know? You guys want to know? What is that? Is that 3-finger Mordecai Brown? It's a trivia question. The good news is we won't have to listen to people talk about run differential for a while, because let's see, the Cubs won by 4. They lost by, what was it, 3-3, so they're -2. So right now they're at like a -7 and counting run differential. After this inning, it'll probably be -8, -9. Not great, by the way, that Brad Keller's getting hit hard. I have really high hopes for him. Ooh, every World Series champion since 2000. Joey, you got it, dude. All right. 2000, New York Yankees, as there's a base hit. 2001, Arizona Diamondbacks. 2002, Anaheim, now Los Angeles Angels. 2003, I'm not going to say, we all know. 2004, Boston Red Sox. 2005 was not going to say. 2006, St. Louis Cardinals. Really shouldn't say them either. Obviously, White Sox Cardinals. 2007, Boston Red Sox. 2008, Philadelphia Phillies. 2009, New York Yankees. 2010, San Francisco Giants. 2011, thou shalt not be named, St. Louis Cardinals. 2012, San Francisco Giants. 2013 was the Red Sox, I think. 2014, Giants again. It always is crazy how many they won. 2015, Kansas City Royals. 2016, Chicago Cubs. 2017, Houston Astros. 2018, Boston Red Sox. 2019, Washington Nationals. 2020, Dodgers. 2021, Braves. 2022 was the Astros again. 2023 was, oh my gosh, hang on. 2023 was the Rangers. 2024 was the Dodgers. Phew, got caught up there. I could do NBA from 1980 if you want. Nice pitch, Bradley. You want to know what's crazy? I'm such a big NBA guy. I can do every NBA Finals matchup, who won the Finals and who won the Finals MVP and regular season MVP any year from 1980 until now. Isn't that crazy? And I'm not saying that as like a compliment to myself. It's like embarrassing. I had a lot of time during COVID. Somebody said, give me 1987. You got it. 1987 is going to be the Lakers and the Celtics. Lakers won the title. Irvin Magic Johnson won the Finals MVP. 1987, I believe Irvin Magic Johnson was your regular season MVP as well. Fact check me on that. 2004 NBA season, your NBA champions would be the Detroit Pistons. Finals MVP Chauncey Billups, and then your regular season MVP in 04 would be the big ticket Kevin Garnett. 1989, that's going to be Pistons over the Lakers. Joe Dumars Finals MVP, and I believe Magic Johnson won another regular season MVP that year. Guys are hammering me with these. Oh, look at the pick by Matt Shaw. How about a double play ball? No, he's safe. That was a nice play by Shaw. 1995. Ooh, that's a weird one. That I know it though. That's Magic Rockets in the championship. Rockets won the finals. Hakeem won Finals MVP. I think David Robinson though won the regular season MVP that year. I think 94 Hakeem won regular season MVP, but I think 95 was David Robinson regular season MVP. I don't know 1962. Like I said, 1980 and up. 1980 and up. Any year, 1980. See, I could do this all day. I love my NBA and MLB trivia. I don't know like World Series MVPs though. I don't know why. I should know that. I should know that in baseball. I should know who won the regular season MVP. I should know who won the World Series MVP, but I don't. I don't. Yeah, I'd be okay with a split, Becky, for sure. Would you rather have the best pitching staff or best hitting lineup? I don't know, Bradley. That's a hard question. I have no idea. Probably pitching. I don't know. Appreciate it, Alan. Appreciate it. One of these days, next blowout watch along, if you guys actually are entertained by that, I will go 1980 until now, and I will give you every finals, every regular season MVP. 2023, excuse me, the pizza's starting to do its thing. 2023, that was Embiid won the regular season MVP, Jokic Finals MVP, Denver over Miami, right? Who's your favorite Cubs team of all time besides 2016, Matthew? Ooh, 07. Because I didn't expect a lot from that team, and they were really fun. Are the Bulls on the right track? Haven't heard much interest in sometimes. I don't know. It's so hard to say, man. The NBA is so complicated. It's not what it used to be. As there's a base hit. And now it's 8-1 Arizona. And Brad Keller has really had the wheels come off. 84 is a good year. I wasn't alive for that. That was about 10 years prior to my existence. Give us the stats for the 6 Bulls championship years. I don't know what that means. Like I could tell you like who they played in the finals and stuff. I don't have like their points per game and stuff memorized. It's not that I'm not that insane. So same things I was doing. All right. 91 was Bulls Lakers. Michael, of course, it's pretty easy with the Bulls. The same finals MVP every time. Bulls Lakers. Bulls beat them in 5. Of course, the classic John Paxson game over in LA. Bulls actually lost game 1, won 4 in a row. Michael won finals MVP that year. And I think, wait, hold on. 90, 91. Yeah. And Michael won regular season MVP as well. 92, Michael won regular season MVP. They beat Clyde the Glide and the Blazers in 6. 93, Charles Barkley won the regular season MVP. The Bulls beat the Suns in 6. Famous, again, John Paxson shot in game 6 over in Phoenix. 96, Michael won the MVP and the finals MVP. They beat the Sonics in 6, which was actually kind of an upset. They should have crushed the Sonics. They got a little sloppy when they were ahead 3-0. And then 97, Karl Malone won the regular season MVP. But Michael Jordan, of course, won finals MVP. That was the flu game. They beat Utah in 6. And then 98, Michael closed it with a regular season MVP, finals MVP, Bulls shot. No push off on Brian Russell. Bulls in 6. Favorite 90s NBA player not in the Bulls? Charles Barkley. I really want to watch Kyle Tucker hit one more time, and the Cubs are making it really hard. Sam, Kerry Wood or Mark Pryor if you had to pick a game starter at their best? Whoo, great question, Eric. At their best? I'm gonna go with I don't know. Wood. I'll go with Wood just because he did it in Atlanta in Game 5. Bird or Magic? I'm a bigger Larry Bird fan than Magic Johnson, but I think Magic Johnson ultimately had the better career. But oh boy, that ball's oh, we're good. We got a man there. I like Bird better, but I think Magic had the better career. Appreciate it, Nathan. Get some sleep, man. This is gonna be our last inning, guys. Last inning. Appreciate all the love, all the patience. We're gonna. This is fun. This is really enjoyable for me. I enjoy doing this. Ooh, Auburn made a big run. They're up 8, and Houston's making a run, of course. Favorite Cubs opening day memory? Got to be Fukudome's 3-run homer, even though they lost that game. Rank NBA, NHL, MLB, NFL, soccer from your favorite to least. So the Cubs are my favorite team. Well, right now it's MLB 1. It used to be NBA, but I can't stand where the NBA is right now. So I'll say MLB, NBA, NFL, soccer. I don't watch hockey. And I only watch soccer because of Messi. I mean, I'm really just a baseball, basketball, football guy. But I fell in love with soccer because Messi is, is such a special player. Ty, no need, man. No need, Ty. Don't poke the bear at this hour, Ty. It's not 8:52 Arizona time. It's 10:52, Ty. Okay, hair looks bad. I know. Okay. I don't do the show because I'm Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or who's a good-looking modern guy, Michael B. Jordan. I do the show because people appreciate the knowledge. I don't do it for looks. You know, this is supposed to be a podcast. I'm supposed to be on YouTube. Sam, you're the Brad Pitt of Cubs podcasters. I appreciate you, man. Matt carries that part of the pod. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Justin. Shelby Millerin. Remember him? Former Cub? Last inning, guys. Let's see if Kyle Tucker can hit a homer in a completely meaningful spot. Gabe said, what do you do when you tell when Ronaldo fans when they say he's a GOAT? I don't. When it comes to sports, man, like I'm so confident in my thoughts and opinions, I don't acknowledge things when I just feel people are flat out wrong. It's a flat out wrong take. All right, Kyle. Another lazy swing. Woohoo! Which team did Hesop Choi get carried off against? Bonus. Who started for both teams that day? Matt M. The Yankees. It was the Yankees. It wasn't Roger Clemens. Roger Clemens was the next day. I'll say, wait, whoa. No, it was 03. What Cubs who started both Hall of Famers? The Cubs didn't have a Hall of Fame 03 pitcher unless it was 04 when he got hurt. Because, geez, Tucker, not even close. It was was it Wood and Pettit or Musina or something like that? Because Clemens started the Saturday game. So it couldn't have been Clemens. It's one of the. It was against the Yankees. I know that. I was there, by the way, for that Friday game. All right, last at bat of the day, guys. Let's see if Saya can make us a memory. He takes a strike. Sam, can you name the starting center for every Bulls championship team? Longley, for the last 3. Was it Horace Grant or Bill Cartwright for the first 3? Something like that. Isaiah swings at a pitch that he wouldn't have been able to hit if it was a beach ball. I don't think Bill Wennington started for those teams, but I could be wrong. I wasn't really around much. And there's strike 3, and that's a perfect way to end the stream. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Next watch along, better luck. Hopefully when I see you guys Monday morning, when Matt and I release the show, hopefully we have one more win under our belt at least. So sorry that wasn't more entertaining, but I appreciate you guys and wish you the best. Thank you again. Go Cubs.